is what it is. But we're here at Phoenix.
Did you feel like you did anything worthy of penalty?
No. But at the same time, our team has Tyler and the 45 group have, thank you, have worked their ass off to put themselves in a spot to go for a championship. And so for us to make the decision not to appeal, I didn't agree with that, but I understood once they kind of broke it down, we have to have all of our eggs in the same basket and the time invested in the right things and at the right time. And the right time is focusing on the championship for the 45 and bringing home 2311, their first championship. So as soon as that was kind of communicated, it was easy to kind of let your guard down and appreciate that fact and support the team's decision, because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. We'll continue to go on and race and be competitive and do everything we can.
Do you understand what you can do or can't do now on the track? I mean, you got a teammate racing for the championship. Normally, teammates would help regardless of a regular season race or whatever. And what you can do, and the idea that any teammate will be looked upon more closely for their actions after last?
No, I think you're just in a spot where you race your ass off no matter where you're at on track. Simple as that.
Were you even aware of where your Toyota manufacturer teammates were last week when you were racing?
No. So we were just running our own race. We started to bleed there really hard. I tried to hold off the 5 from getting to the next lap car and just burnt my shit up. So product of racing, and the frustrating part is, we show up there in the spring and we have a car that's capable of winning, and then we show back up in the fall and we're a nobody. So super frustrating. It's been a really frustrating week. Coming into our last race of the season, bittersweet. I hate that it has to, Bootie's last race with the 23 group has to be tarnished by that. Bootie has meant a lot to me in the short amount of time I've gotten to be with him the last 3 years. He's become one of my best friends, and I told him that when we made the decision to go a different direction. I said, I don't throw out the best friend term very easily. Hate to break it to y'all, but none of y'all are my best friends in here. But even you, Jordan. Yeah, he's got a lot more. But I said, I don't throw that out lightly. And so to see him on the sidelines, not go into our last race, win, lose, or draw, doesn't matter. He's not here in the trenches with us. And that chaps my ass for sure. So it's been a frustrating week, but it goes on. Time doesn't wait for you. Schedule keeps going. So we're here. So I feel like we got a really good Star Wars Columbia Toyota Camry. Just got to make it all happen tomorrow.
Were you part of that decision to make a change at crew chief?
It was brought to my attention, and we had to look at, what we needed to take the next steps, and Bootie's done a tremendous job to get me and our team to where we're at now. And it was making that next step, and it's like, what do we need to do? So it was an easy decision. I strive on a family atmosphere, and I don't even know how you can get more family than Bootie. And so to step away from that and go in a different direction is not something that I was ready to be a part of, but you have to make those decisions at some point.
Is it motivating, Bubba, to see your teammate race for a championship for this organization?
1,000%. It's super cool. What we've been able to do in a short amount of time. You can throw up the comparisons. It doesn't matter. I'm totally invested in this team, and whatever happens to the 23 or the 45, we know we're all pushing each other together. And so at the end of the day, I can say I played a small part if they do win the championship, and that's exciting.
How did it come about to get the new crew chief coming from the Truck Series? It's not the typical avenue.
Yeah, it was more of leadership, just kind of scouting and figuring out who's best to mold into our team and the dynamic that we have with everybody back at Airspeed. So, MJ's here. That was more of a leadership decision.
You mentioned family. What's dad life like? You need sleep? Or?
Yeah, no, that's a question I look forward to talking about. Yeah, yes and no. It seems like some nights we have a schedule, and then he's like, no. I'm going to go against that. But all in all, it's a good learning process. He's getting so big. He's growing like a weed, and it's cool just to see. He's starting to smile now, get that personality. Quickly can see he's going to become an asshole like his dad. So he's good. He's solid.